prepared for battle.
Which fans are going to be happy, which fans are going to be sad, I don't know, but it's the argument.
We're expecting an all-out offensive display. They're both trying for a knockout. He threw a punch and just got countered. One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. So much pre-hype surrounding this fight, the fans are on the edge of their seats.
It's so hot, it's so heated, there's a roof on here, you don't understand it. When you're working, when the noise is there, the pressure's on, you're thirsty, you're sweating, and you're getting you're on the wrong side of a beating. This can be hellfire on here.
Nice counter shot. Nice counter. Nice uppercut. The most difficult punch to land clean, and he just did it there. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, you want to bait them in to throw first. Make them think you're going to throw a punch so that they exchange.
If you're fighting a counterpuncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counterpunchers, they're watching your every move, every twitch.
This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. They can't get out of the way that straight. Do you believe what we are seeing? This fighter's always on their toes, trying to get their opponent rattled, get them off kilter, get them out of their rhythm.
Outside fights create so much unpredictable movement. Move left to right, box forward, box backwards. You don't know if they're going to attack or defend. Nightmare fighters.
Beautiful counter punch. There's a counter. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. I promise you, all three judges. Here we go. It's round two. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
And sugar is it? Leonard took a big shot and down he goes. How about that technique on that headshot? Let's see it again and appreciate it more.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Give me this one.
Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Catch and shoot. How about that time counter shot? That counter punch caught him clean. Tried to score with the uppercut. Perfect counter shot. Jab to the body, trying to wear him down. Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Need to pick things up here in the second half of the round.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Sugar Ray Leonard, can you believe it? Just got knocked down. And that body shot folded him like an old T-shirt.
I need to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You still want to fight?
The referee says they can continue, but how much more do they have left?
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
He just gets out of the way of that right uppercut. Got out of the way of that right hook. Left uppercut doesn't score. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. Let's talk about Sugar Ray Leonard. The bell rings, and we start the third. Last round was a disaster. What can they do here to turn this around?
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
Beautiful counter punch. Good counter punch. No rest for the weary. Can't find a home for that jab. Here's a counter shot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
Middleweight always gives us a class. If you've got 2 class middleweight fighters, you are in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, Mr. I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable middleweight.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Nice counter. Well, this won't sit well with their opponent. Both men step back for just a moment. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see 2 boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've done in the ring with fights like that, and you punched him, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Perfect counter shot. One punch could change anything when these 2 step in the ring. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. That was almost a 10-8. Back at it in round 4. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
How about that time counter shot? And Sugar is in trouble. And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the move.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. And this fight is over. We wondered how good his chin was, but no one's chin's standing up to that shot.
A shot from the gods took him out.
Are you all right?
GG.
We're out.
So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.